Hey guys, it's Siobhan with To Kitty and Beyond. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, we're doing horoscope readings today. And for those who are returning viewers, thank you for subscribing and sticking with the channel. So today we're doing monthly horoscopes. This one is for Aries. Now that can apply to Aries sun, moon, rising, or if you have Venus in Aries or any other pockets of Aries in your natal chart specifically, but we're gonna, stick with where it resonates the most, which will be Aries, sun, moon, or rising. I also recommend that you watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos because sometimes you'll resonate more with one than the other, and it rotates. I find for myself especially, it changes. Sometimes it's my moon sign, sometimes it's my rising, sometimes it's the sun sign. So that will be important to get an overall understanding of the energy that's affecting you this month. And also I want to mention just a couple of housekeeping things before we get into what I've channeled and then the reading, is that I'm currently still offering the spring special. So if you'd like to take advantage of that, it's going to be going on until May. So it's the 1 question, 3 card email reading for only $22.22. All of the information is in the description box below if you'd like to book a personal reading or a Reiki Healing Session with me. And all right, so let's just jump into it now with the reading for you guys, Aries. So I always channel some information by tapping into the collective Aries energy before I pull cards. And so this month I got a lot of messages, filled up the page. So the first one that came through for you guys was the feeling of needing to straighten your back and keep your head up. So this was a recurring theme. So, I mean, physically it's talking about, good posture, alignment of the spine, and with the head up being about speaking from higher ideals. So basically what they said was stand tall, you have much to accomplish. They also said the second full moon in Libra will bring up significant lessons around relationships. And the throat chakra, which I was mentioning before, it almost felt like there was this somebody like holding a hand under my chin so that I couldn't push my head down. So it's preventing you from looking down. And because there's so much to do with relationships this month for you guys, it's preventing you from looking down on others. So this is allowing you to speak with love, to retain your integrity, and really truly speaking and sharing from the heart, from a place of love. So they also mentioned that you may be feeling like you've been hitting your head against a wall in certain close relationships, but you're being encouraged to find love within and meet any challenging interactions from this balanced space of understanding. All right, so that was the messages that came through for that. Now we're just going to jump into the reading. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Sorry. All right. So we're doing the Rider-Waite as the main deck and the Gilded Tarot for clarifiers, if we need them. And I'll pull an Oracle Crystal card at the end as well. Okay, so Aries, current self energy. That was fast. So we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. I'm going to go through them all individually after we pull all of the cards. So the theme of the month for Aries. Oh, that's a lot of cards. But these 2 are the ones. Well, okay. We'll take them. So that'll be under theme. I'll go into all that in a second. Key goal. Yeah. I see that. Yep. So the obstacle to overcome. Actually, I'm going to put that there. Major accomplishment. What to avoid this month. Oh, getting lots of like chunks of cards. What to embrace. Wow. Where to find support. And advice and encouragement. Okay, so the current self-energy for you guys this month is coming up as the Four of Wands in reverse. So, like the moon in Libra is affecting you with the relationships, this is basically what this is talking about. So, there may be challenges in your home life if you're married, or if you live with your spouse, live with your significant other. Because this is basically, you know, the foundation of this relationship has been shaken. So what is the theme of the month? Well, there is a new beginning in a way of thinking about something, and specifically on how you speak and communicate. So there may be themes of opening up, communicating from a balanced place, rather than rushing in and saying something you don't mean or blurting something out that you'll regret later. It's not worth winning that battle, because nobody wins. It's a lose-lose situation. The ego wants to be right in the moment, but the heart will suffer if you're speaking out of anger or hurt or spite or any of these lower vibrational energies. It's really not to your benefit to do that, and that's why the Ace of Swords is coming in. So the last full moon in Libra last month was in 0 degrees of Libra, so it was a new beginning, or an opportunity for a new beginning, which we see with the Ace of Swords here. And this one is in the final stages of Libra, so it's coming to conclusion. Whatever it was, the lessons that were being learned here is coming to a conclusion. So this could indicate a separation, or it could indicate healing. It really is going to depend on your situation, but the key goal here is to heal the heartbreak that has occurred, whether it occurred last month or whether it occurred years and years and years ago, or if this is like a past life thing, or if this is something from childhood. These programming concepts that we have within our mind, if we've been hurt by these swords, they're no longer in us anymore, but it's the memory of them that causes them to repeat. So it's coming back up, or it has come back up in the recent past, for you to be aware of it so that you can heal it. So one of my sayings that I always tell myself is feel it to heal it. You really do have to feel it to heal it. And as an empath and as a Reiki master, this is something that I have really come to be not forced to embrace, but I kind of do have to embrace it, because it's what I do. It's what I chose. So you really do have to bring this stuff to the surface so you can look at it, so you can feel it, you can be aware of it, and then you can heal it. And the obstacle to overcome with this is another new beginning. So you've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, which are opportunities for you, but the obstacle may be that there is, there could be a resistance to receiving changes in the physical, or flowing with changes in the physical. On the other hand, this could indicate fear of major change, because whether you're changing on the inside or the outside, it's all very profound change. Actually, the most profound change is inner change, because then your outside changes entirely to match, because as within, so without. That's just a natural law. So you have this new beginning. The major accomplishment here is a choice that's been made, or an awakening that's been heard. So know that you're protected through this, and that communication is number one. So if, for example, the obstacle is that you have to move and the relationship ends, know that you are protected by the angels and that they have called you to do this for a reason. Perhaps the cycle has closed. Perhaps it was a karmic relationship for the purpose of teaching your soul how to heal from certain traumas or issues. Whatever kind of a relationship it was, everything serves a purpose. Nothing is ever a waste of time, ever. Everything is a gateway, a portal to moving you forward in your soul's growth, in your soul's journey. What to avoid? We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So what to avoid here is, well, I mean, Aries, you're fire sign. You're very fiery, passionate people, very driven. On the shadow side of that, there is anger. There is that knee-jerk reaction where the fire gets out of control. So what this is saying is to avoid letting the fire just tear through everything. It's now a time of grounding that fiery energy and tempering it with water, which is the energy of emotions. So instead of being too up in your, down in your lower chakras, instead of being angry or resistant or upset or reactive, or instead of allowing yourself to become triggered by whatever's occurring in the relationships around you, it's really about tempering that. It's really, and it's funny that I just said the word temper. In the term, I mean it in the sense of like when you temper steel, you expose it to extreme heat and then extreme cold. But temper is also another word for anger, or having an anger, inner anger, that kind of thing. You have a temper, that kind of thing. So that's interesting to me. There's no coincidences. So your temper is teaching you. It is making you stronger. But when you find the balance between the elements, that's when things are going to really become balanced, and you'll be able to move forward with confidence in your situation and confidence in yourself. So what to embrace? We have the Strength card in reverse. So to me, this is saying embrace your inner strength. And in this card, which is basically what I was just talking about, she is closing the lion's mouth, and the lion represents the beast, the baser animal instincts, which is fight or flight, and primal instincts, which sometimes don't serve us. And so she is taking control of the baser instincts within herself and allowing the higher knowledge of love and the infinite nature of the universe to instead allow her to have the inner strength, rather than wasting her energy on anger and base instincts and reaction and things like that. This is now a time to really, what's the word I'm looking for? Really tame that temper. That's basically what they're trying to say. So yeah, that's what to embrace. Where to find support is the King of Pentacles. So this could be an earth sign male who you know. This could be a father figure. This doesn't necessarily have to be a man. It could be a woman who just holds this male energy, which is kind of like very wise, very grounded, very stable, financially stable, physically. This is an energy of a very grounded individual. So where to find support is either drawing on this within yourself or reaching out to somebody who is in your environment who has these qualities. So somebody who's very good with their money, good with their self-control. Basically what this boils down to is self-control. So the reason why they are so successful is because they have tamed their baser instincts. They can tell themselves no when it's not serving them. So it's quelling the ego. It is telling the ego to sit down and allow the higher self to step in and make choices that are better suited to what the soul really wants, which is always to come from a place of love and nurturing. The King of Pentacles is very nurturing. So the advice and encouragement is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So to me, this speaks of getting really in touch with the inner emotions that you're feeling and asking yourself why you're feeling them. If the Queen of Cups was in the upright, I would say, the advice and encouragement is to offer love or to go and seek somebody who can help you with counseling or relationship counseling or something like that. But the advice and encouragement is actually from within you. In this respect, you don't have to reach out for assistance when it comes to emotions. It's more about getting in touch with your own emotions. They're really showing me you like journal. Okay, so that's a way that can help you to assess how you're feeling and why you're feeling it if you write it down, because then it becomes real. It becomes more tangible and you can track how you were feeling, what made you feel that way, and then you can discern why that happened and what it's trying to teach you. You'll start to see the patterns in a very physical way. I'm pointing to the pentacles. I know you can't see it, but that's the physical realm, right? So make your patterns and your habits and your instinctual reactions more tangible by keeping track of them. This way you can see what it is that's causing friction in your life, or where it is that you're feeling resistant in relationships, and especially in relation to yourself, because the ultimate relationship is with you yourself, and every other relationship outside of you, family, friends, loved ones, significant others, it's all just a mirror of what's going on within you. And it may be what's going on within you at a subconscious level that you're not aware of. So the best way to be aware of it is to write it down. It is to make it physical. It's to track the way you're feeling. And once you're aware of it, you can heal it. Because awareness is the first and most critical step. Because if you don't know it's there, how can you heal it? You'll just continue to be triggered and continue the same cycles over and over and over again. So this was brought up for a reason in the past lunar rotation, and now it's coming to a close. It's coming to some sense of finalization where the healing has been integrated or is being integrated in this month or the months to come. So time is malleable, time is flexible, it's not linear the way that we perceive it, and all time exists now. So the past version of you exists now and is connected to your energy, and the future version of you exists now and is connected to your energy. So it's important to heal in the now and heal the past version of yourself. Draw on the wisdom of the future version of yourself. You can integrate that all in this now. All right, so let's get a crystal oracle card for Aries this month. Graphic smoky quartz. That was the one on the bottom of the deck. I think that's funny. 49. First of all, 49 is a number of completion. The stabilizer. So tune into the energy of this card. If you have a crystal shop near you, or if you have any of this particular crystal, it would be beneficial for you this month to tap into its energy and ask for its assistance and what it can bring to you. So I'm going to read out what it is that it's bringing to you. It is the stabilizer. Graphic smoky quartz supports all the structures in the body, removing toxic debris and traumatic memories. It keeps you grounded and balanced in physical incarnation while exploring other dimensions. Lack of trust in yourself and other people creates psychological barriers that lie at the heart of your dis-ease. Your self-esteem is low, creating a deficient immune system. Memories of old traumas have subtly amended your ancestral DNA. At a deep level, you have been compressed and limited. Allow yourself to expand again. Undertake a shamanic journey into the unseen worlds in search of healing. There you will find the underlying cause of disease and outdated soul imperatives that are affecting your well-being. Offer yourself the gift of transformation. Healing is found in the darkest depths of yourself, not in external forces. So that's pretty much what this whole reading was touching on. It's very much about an inward journey for you guys this month. It's looking at the relationships in your life and the dynamics therein, and how that's all springing from within you, past traumas, how it could be ancestral in the sense that it's not even your trauma. It could be your grandmother's trauma, or your mother's trauma, or your grandfather's trauma. You know, it's passed down through DNA, and it's up to you to change it. You can alter that DNA through epigenetics, which is your consciousness literally affecting the DNA within you, your biological self. So yeah, it's saying, you know, it balanced, and you're keeping grounded and balanced in this incarnation. That's basically what, and the whole strength as well. Yeah. Yep. Memories of old trauma, that's what's being healed. That's what, there's going to be some sense of enlightenment as it pertains to that, and it's going to create a physical shift, and you're going to ground this information into this incarnation so you can heal it. You have been feeling it, and now it is being healed. So congratulations. Oh, and they drew my attention to the next page saying wound healing. So there's definitely some wound healing going on here for you guys this month. I wish you the best of luck with that. You know what? Luck is self-made. You make your own luck. It all comes from within, and you chose this, and you're experiencing it, and it may be difficult. I totally understand. But there's those who are there to support you, and ultimately you have the strength within you to be able to traverse through this difficult time. And for those of you who have completed the trials and tribulations and you're coming out the other side now into this, they're showing me you walking through a waterfall. And when you come out the waterfall, you're completely cleansed and you're like reborn. Then congratulations, that's a major accomplishment and you did it. So stand tall and be proud of yourself. So wherever you're at in the journey, you're exactly where you need to be. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information is in the description box below. Just send me an email and we'll schedule you in as soon as possible. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.